Cherry Oblique Cross Package Tutorial. Welcome to subscribe. Needle locking and lifting. Put a knot on your finger. Dash 16 pins. Crochet a stand-up needle. Then we go back to the penultimate stitch. This is the first shot. This is the second shot. Pin out the center of the pigtail. Expenditure.
A short needle.
And then the middle part doesn't add or subtract. Crochet 14 short needles. After 14 short needles are crocheted, we're in the last hole.
In the same hole,
Crochet out 3 short needles.
Yeah. Come to the other side. Continue to crochet 14 short needles. After 14 short stitches, we come to the last hole. We're still in this hole. Crochet 2 short needles. So we're at the top. Dash 3 stitches in the same hole. Left-right symmetry.
Then we crochet a drawing needle with the first stitch.
Then crochet a stand-up needle. Then let's crochet the second loop. In the second lap, we are in the first hole. To hook a short needle. Next, we hook 14 short needles without any addition or reduction. After 14 short needles are hooked,
add 1 to each of the 3 stitches at the top. Then we crochet the middle part.
14 short needles without addition or reduction. After 14 short needles are hooked, we have 2 stitches left at the top. Add a needle to each hole. Then we end the first shot. Crochet a drawing needle.
Then hook a needle.
Then we crochet the third loop. The rule of adding stitches on both sides of the third circle is to add 1 stitch every other. Then we crochet the middle part without adding or subtracting. Dash 14 short needles. After 14 short stitches without addition or reduction, we're at the top of 6. We add 1 stitch every other in the top 6 stitches. Dash 1 needle plus 1 needle every other. Dash 3 times in all. The first hole is a short needle. Add a needle to the second hole. The third hole.
A short needle.
The fourth hole and a shot. The fifth hole is a short needle. The sixth hole and a shot.
Then we crocheted 14 short needles in the middle.
After 14 short needles are hooked, dash 4 needles at the top. We're in the last 4 stitches.
Hook according to the method of adding 1 needle every other.
Twice in all.
Hook according to the method of adding 1 needle every other.
After crocheting,
We end the first shot. Crochet a drawing needle. Then crochet a stand-up needle. Then we continue to crochet the fourth lap. What is the rule of adding needles at the top of the fourth circle? According to the interval of 2 needles plus 1 needle. The middle part is not added or subtracted. Hook short needle. Then crochet the 5th loop.
In the 5th circle, our rule of adding needles to the vertices is:
Add 1 every 3.
the middle part of the hook is also a short needle.
We've hooked the 5th lap. We crochet a drawing needle with the first stitch.
Then hook a needle.
Now we crochet the first lap of the bag. In the first hole, I crocheted a short needle. We'll just hook him out. Pin out the center of the pigtail.
winding.
Too short a needle. Mark the first hole. Then we crochet a braid needle.
Skip a stitch without a hook.
Come to the next hole. Crochet a short needle. There's a little hole in it. Then crochet a braid needle.
Skip a stitch without a hook.
Crochet a short needle in the next hole. Then crochet a braid needle. Jump for a while. The next stitch in the needle. The first circle is only a crochet outside the half needle. And then check it according to this rule. A braid needle is hooked on a short needle. Next, skip a stitch without crocheting. Then check it according to this rule. The last 2 groups. Let's hook it up. Hook here. We only have 1 shot left. This needle is a braid needle. Skip. Skip after and our first shot. Crochet a drawing needle. Crochet a drawing needle. Crochet a drawing needle.
Then 2 braid needles are crocheted.
Then we crochet a braid needle.
Skip the short needle at the bottom.
Crochet a short needle in the small hole in front.
According to this rule,
Crochet a short needle in the last hole. Our first shot.
That's the stitch in the mark button.
Crochet a drawing needle. Then crochet a rising needle. Start crocheting my third lap. The third lap is the same as the first lap. The second and fourth laps are the same.
The position of the first stitch will be a little different.
The following strokes are the same. First needle drawing. There's a hole in the front. We're in the hole in front of us. Crochet a short needle. And then use a marker button. Button up the first stitch. Then crochet a braid needle. Skip a short needle without hook.
Go to the hole in front and hook a short needle.
And then we crochet according to this rule. The body is crocheted 18 times. After the 18th loop is crocheted, let's go on to crochet our 19th lap. 19 laps, crochet a short needle in each hole. After the 19th loop is crocheted, crochet a drawing needle with the first stitch. Then crochet a stand-up needle. The package is partially completed. The strap is first tied with a knot on the finger. Lock 2 stitches. The crochet goes back to the penultimate stitch. Pick out a coil. Now there are 2 stitches on the needle. Take off the first stitch.
Crochet winding.
Bring out a coil in the back. So we repeat the crochet. Crochet all the way to the required length.
After hook up.
Stretch him hard. The leaf part starts and the crochet goes in.
"21 locking pins.
After 21 pins.
Let's go back to the penultimate. Crochet a drawing needle.
Mark the first stitch. Then crochet a short needle in the next hole. The next 2 holes.
We crochet a medium long needle each. In the next 2 stitches,
We each crochet a long needle.
in the next 2 stitches, we crochet a medium long needle each. In the next stitch, crochet a short needle. In the next 2 stitches, we crochet a drawing needle each. The next hole, we crocheted a short needle.
The next 2 holes,
We crochet a medium long needle each.
the next 2 holes,
We each crochet a long needle.
In the next 2 stitches, we crochet a medium long needle each. A short crochet weaves us.
This needle at the top.
Hook out 2 drawing needles. Go to the other side of the leaf. The leaves are symmetrical, so the needling on both sides is the same.
The order of left hook short needle.
The right side is also short needle hook. On the left is a medium length needle.
the right side is also a medium long needle.
After finishing the other side, the needle to the top. The crochet goes in again. Crochet another drawing needle. The leaves are partially finished.
Red cherry,
Loop starting. First circle 6 short needles. Coil tightening. Crochet a drawing needle. Then crochet a rising needle. Start the second lap. Add a needle to each hole. Dash 2 short needles are crocheted from each hole. Lap 3 to lap 5. It's a 3-circle short needle that doesn't add or subtract.
the 5th crochet is finished.
Crochet a drawing needle and then a standing needle. Start crocheting the 6th lap. The 6th loop is crocheting 6 times, 2 stitches and 1 stitch. Complete. Put some cotton in. Cherry combination. Thank you for watching and welcome to subscribe.